Evening baseball on tap in Northern California, and the Oakland. Andrew Triggs will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Dero, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo home run there for Mookie. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Now this is on the ground here for Profar at second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. His career numbers in this matchup, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take...
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. And now the runner's trying for third. Strike taken, the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Left center, base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. A ball and no strikes, here it is. Strike called, now the throw down. It's not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. As a look, now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Pinder is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Digging in, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, you know what, as well as I do, being in the clubhouse before the game, this team's riding high. 4-0 to start their road trip. They're more concerned about what they're having for dinner than worried about the opposing pitcher right now.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down.
Don't Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. He'll try again, 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Hit in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. Pierce in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. A's are gone in order. Coming to the plate now, Brock Holt. His career numbers against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the 1st out. Striding into the box, Steve Pearce. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Hit back up the middle. Simeon's got it. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Sandy Leon. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. First offering on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
A pitch out, the throw, and boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. Leon at second with 2 down. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here it comes, 0-2. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on super utility man Brock Holt. Have glove, will travel. He packs them all. This guy, and he plays them all above adequately. From third base, second, both outfield spots, and creates havoc on the base pass. This guy is a manager's dream.
Bogarts to his left. He's there, and there are 2 away now. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and the inning is over. 1. Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hot shot on the ground to short. Simeon's there, and there's out number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, JD Martinez. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 201 in his career, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. And that brings up Chad Pinder. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. In his career, Profar hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Fouled off. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ballgame. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Striding in for Oakland, Chris Herman. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Ball even at 2-2. Hopped up. Leone is there, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the. Stepping into the box, Rafael Devers hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. And the runner's breaking for third. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Devers at third with nobody out. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
That was a nasty sinker right there. Sometimes you get a little luck on the offensive side. Definite ground ball with eyes right there.
Here's Steve Pearce now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Runner's on his way to third. In there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments or.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next it'll be the catcher Sandy Leon. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the second out. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling. And it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time. But if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Slider laid off for a ball. Looking at his career totals, Betts is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they get ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Grounded to first. Fielded by Pearce. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Bradley is there. And that's the 3rd out. A's are gone in order. They can't chip in. So coming to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. This is line to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. The throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Yusmeiro Petit will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game. Rafael Devers the next to bat, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big, and plus this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
The 1-0. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Pinder is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 6. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
The next 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. right down Main Street, caught him looking. Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he gave a glowing review about the quality of the swings they're putting together. He said the frequency with which they're barreling up the baseball in this one has been outstanding. And frankly, really fun for him to watch. Our researchers tell me that 7 of their hits have had exit velocities of 90 miles an hour or better, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Lined hard toward right center. Laureano is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Into the box now, Sandy Leon. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Set with the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they push this lead up to 9 now.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Here it comes on 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Olson comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now in the box, Andrew Benintendi. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. But the Red Sox. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Jurickson Profar looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. 0-1 the count. One out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. Gloved by Bogaerts. And there are two away now. Stepping up now, Chris Herman. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Lou Trevino enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pinder has it in his tracks, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. The 1-0 is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens. Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Here's Brock Holt now. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Devers, the runner at second with 1 away. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. So digging in now, Steve Pearce. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way. Pitch is high. The throw. It's high, and the tag will come down too late. He's in there with a 1-out steal of third.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
Driven nicely into the gap. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Wow, with 1 out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his 2nd hit of the game. So he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Joaquin Soria comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Laureano ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Marcus Semien. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number one here in the seventh as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And that misses inside 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
I got to commend him for being a really.
And he struck him out to retire the side. So he's through 7 complete. Still stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pinder on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's 0 for 7. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track in the inning. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Hit toward the right side. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Popped him up. Devers over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still looking up at a... Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning. Digging in once again, Rafael Devers. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Boy, talk about having a debut. Gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with...
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1 and 2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Coming to the plate now, Brock Holt. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Back in standing. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Jerry Blevins enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Standing in now, Steve Pearce, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This is popped up. Chapman is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Mookie Betts will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Blevins is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. 2 runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the... Now at the plate, Chad Pinder. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ballgame. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in, Chris Herman. He represents the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Oakland. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes.